Hello, now this is Calvin. So today I just want to show you some very new feature that we have added to the ProSmat school system, and that is lesson attendance. So I am going to take remedial lesson attendance. That is the one I want to demonstrate on how you are able to manage your remedials on this particular ProSmat school system. So you come here as the admin. There is this option here, remedial lessons, on the sidebar. Okay, so click on that, then click on manager, then the page will open. Here's the page. So when you look at this page, we have some few metrics here. You can see this one displays the number of lessons in that week that have been taught. Then you also have the amount of money that's supposed to be given out. Okay, then you have support and admin payouts. Then you have claims here. The claims are just about teachers who have attended some lessons, then maybe they have not been captured for one reason or another, and then they have now claimed. They are now claiming, and you, as the admin, you will have to see that one displayed here under metrics. So you will have to act on it, and I'm going to show you how that you are going to act on that. So first and foremost, we have the program actions and controls. This is where you'll be doing all the management. So first of all, you will need to enter the attendance. So entering the attendance, you do it every day or maybe at the end of your remedial sessions. Okay, so we want to show how you can enter your attendance. Right, so okay, this is now the page. So this page here, you will have to select the module. Can be 844, can be CBC. So let me show you the CBC. Then let's have the lesson dates put here, maybe today. Okay, then maybe week, you can put as week 5, for example. Then now you can see the day is already put here, the lesson type, and then the rates. The rates, you will have to do it in the settings for rates. All right, so now you come down here and put the name of the teacher, maybe Jeff. Okay, you want to enter the lesson that have been attended by Jeff. So let's say Jeff has attended this lesson today and also has attended this. And then maybe you want also to enter another one, maybe Patrick. Okay, maybe Patrick has attended that. So you don't need to have to scroll all down. You just search, then you mark them. So after that, you save. So after saving, that attendance is saved and it is just now within the database. Okay, so that is how you will be taking those attendance. You ensure that the module is selected, the lesson date is put there, week is put there, and then you search for the teacher or even the subject. You can even search using the subject or the teacher or the stream or grade. Then you mark them. You mark those classes attended, all right? Then you save. That is all. So you can also do the same if you want to change to CBC, maybe it's grade 10, just change, then you change the week, okay, and also the date. Ensure you change them appropriately. Then you can see these are now grade 10. So maybe you want to say wind cyclones attended, cloud skies attended, chemistry, and then Gabriel 6 also attended. So then you save that particular attendance. So that is how you can save or you can enter those remedial attendance. Now for resolving the dispute claims, you will have to come here, then check which claims have been recorded by certain teachers. So like see here we have 2 of them. So you can approve. If you have checked the records very well and you have ascertained that there were attended lessons, then you can easily approve them from here. So just approve. For example, you want to approve this. So you approve that because you are sure and you have actually confirmed that lesson was attended. So when you approve like that, it is removed from this list and the lesson is now officially approved. So that is how you'll be approving those disputes that are posted by teachers. You will just see them on your dashboard, right? Okay. As you can see now, there is only one claim, that means we have already approved one, so we only have one claim remaining. Okay, so there is also official payments. These are payments to do with maybe somebody is doing some work to help run remedials. For example, maybe collections of remedial fee, productions, and maybe distributions of official documents regarding the remedial. So those ones you record there. Maybe you want to remunerate or compensate some few individuals. Okay, so that is what you do here. So maybe you want to compensate maybe class teacher, and then you say the class teacher is Jeff. Okay, then we are in week 5. So then the date there, then maybe the amount, maybe 250, for example. Then you select the reason why you're doing that. So let's say administrative. Okay, let's say, okay, you select the reason, then you save. So that one is saved, and you can see it is here, this one here. So that is very important because all these compensations, they will be also put together with the total amount for that week, right? So that is how you do support staff and administration remedial payouts, right? Then we look at remedial rates. These are the rates for lessons, all right? So you need to configure them. For example, you can configure weekday rates and weekend rates, okay? So let's say the weekday rate we are doing maybe 300, okay? And then effective from that date, you can save that, all right? Then after saving that, you move to weekend rates, maybe now 350, for example, effective from that date. Then you also save that. So that means the system will be capturing or will be using those particular rates that you have used. So when you check down here, you can see we've already inactivated those previous rates, and the ones we've just entered, they are the ones which are now active. So they're the ones which the system will be capturing, and we'll be using that, right? Now, as the admin of the system, you are also able to see your dashboard because you are also attending those remedials and you are teaching. So you'll be able to see your remedial summary dashboard, giving you all the classes that you've attended and the total amount that you're supposed to be having in your payout wallet, right? So that is also very important for you as the admin, right? So let me take you to the reports section. Okay. These are the reports that we have: daily reports, weekly reports, weekly payroll voucher, teacher summary, and then school remedial ledger. So how is the daily report looking like? So you click on that, then you'll be able to generate the daily report. So this one will just display the report for that particular day you are opening this particular page, okay? So you can easily download that and then share it with the officials, all right? Or with the teachers. So when you download that, when you open it, you're able to see a very, very good report, very, very nice report. The approval sections there, then the table is very, very professional. The school head and etc. The title header is there, very, very professional, right? So that is the daily remedial report. Okay. The next is weekly report. So we go to weekly reports. So this one will summarize all the remedial attendance for that particular week and all the payouts that are actually related to that, right? So this is the report. So you can print it. You can print it. So when you print it, you will have a very nice weekly payroll report. So it will only display the report for the current week, okay? The current week. So you can see a very good report here detailing all the attendance, okay? And all the compensation for the admin, all right? And the approval section. So this one is very nice report. All right. So that is a weekly remedial report. You can always change whichever week you want to view this report. You will always change here, but the system by default is on the current week. All right. So that is a weekly report. Very nice. All right. We proceed to weekly payroll voucher. This is the one that you will be producing or generating for the purposes of payment of teachers and the officials, right? So when you open that one, by default is week 5, that is the current week. So you'll be able to see a very good payment voucher here. So you can download it and see it. It will detail all the payments, all the teachers, okay, and all the officials. So you can see, very nice one. So you can see it like that. So they will have to put their national ID here, the signature here, and these are the weekday lessons, weekend lessons, total lessons, and then the amount payable, right? The teacher name and the teacher code. Very nice. Okay, so that is a weekly remedial payroll. Okay, for teacher summary, you will be able to see that you can summarize or you can give report per teacher for that particular current week. Okay, you just filter by teacher. You can say, let me see the one for cloud skies, then you load, so you'll be able to see for that particular. So you're able to see that we have downloaded, and right here we have the report. Okay, so this is the summary for teacher remedial. You can also look for another teacher here, maybe cloud skies. Then you load. Then after that, you'll be able to see the report. And you can reprint this particular report. You can download and get the PDF format for that particular report. And you can have a look at it. Very professional. And you can see very, very nice. And that is just for that particular teacher. So that is how the teacher remedial summary works, and that's how you'll be using it. All right. So another very, very important area is the school remedial ledger, where we will summarize what we are using per week, and this one will give you for all the weeks that you'll be in operation. So we like week 5, this is what we have spent. Week 4, this is what we have spent, and the total spending. All right. So this is summary is a summary of every week. Okay, and you can download and you can see the report here is very, very nice. Week 5 total is here, with total is here, and the approval section. Okay, so very, very nice, very, very nice report. Okay, so that is a school remedial earnings ledger. Okay, that is how the admin of this system will actually manage all the remedials. Okay, so let me take you back to teachers. I want to take you back to the teachers module, so that we see how the teacher will also be able to see the progress of his or her remedial. Okay, so let me log in as a teacher. So I'm just coming in as a teacher now. Now I've logged in as a teacher, and now this is the dashboard of the teacher. But now we want to look at the remedials, how I've been doing in remedials. So I'll just come to remedial lessons. Then I look at my payout. There is also submit dispute, view dispute, earnings statements. So let me start with my payout. So my payout, you'll be able to see how you've been doing here for the current week. Okay, like now it's week 5. That is how your week 5 has been doing. This is how you've been teaching in the week 5, and you can easily download this PDF report. You can download it and even have a look at it. Okay, so this is your payout report for week 5. Very nice. All right. So then apart from your payout, you will be able to submit any dispute. Let's say maybe you had attended the lessons and the lesson was not captured, and you didn't see that lesson in your payout report. So you just come here and mark the lesson that you think you had attended. Like for example, you can mark like this. Then that form 3R physics, when you mark it like this, submit dispute on whichever dates, like for example week 5 there, so you just submit dispute, so it will submit dispute saved successfully. The admin will see that one and the claim section, and we will either approve it or not approve it. Okay, so that's how you will be forwarding your dispute. Then there's also view dispute. This is where you'll be viewing all the disputes that you have forwarded, and then which ones have been approved and which ones have been rejected and which ones have been left pending. Okay, as you can see here, pending and resolved, pending, resolved. So some have not been approved. This is the one we just forwarded now. So it is with the admin as well. Okay, the admin can approve. So That is how you do that. Then there's earning statements. Earning statements will give you the summary on how you've been earning for each and every week. Okay, so each week the amount that you got and so on and so forth and the totals. Okay, okay, so you can also download that one and keep that particular record. That's how the teacher will be able to enjoy this remedial module. Okay, thank you for watching, and this is Calvin's.